Welcome back to Trackish, presented by Brooks. I'm Joshua Potts, Mr. Pottsable, and we are here to talk to the best high school track and field athletes and share their personalities on the biggest stage. This week, we have a great interview lined up with someone racing at Brooks PR in the girls 100 meter. But before we get there, we got another edition of Heat Sheet. Heat Sheet is where we break down all of the entries into Brooks PR, all the great events that are going to be happening, streaming live on June 7th on Flow Track for free. This week, we have two defending champions announced back in their individual events. First up, Paige Shepard in the 800 meter is coming back after breaking the sophomore class record and the Brooks PR 800 meter record last year with a 2:01. Absolutely amazing performance. This season, she's already off to a great start. She's run 2:02 3 times this year so far, twice indoors, 1 time outdoors, and she is on the trajectory that she's knocking right on the door of her PR, and national records could be on the horizon on the other side of that door. We'll just see what's in store for this junior that just committed to Stanford. And let me just say, there's a great field also lined up. We have her teammate Abby Robisky also in this, who ran 2:06 earlier this year. Reagan Moore, she's also from New Jersey. She's run 2:05 this season, and a lot of other girls in this race. And we still have 3 more spots. And let me tell y'all, these next 3 spots, I think, are going to be some pretty competitive people that are going to even challenge Paige and push her to her limit, just like how these other girls will too. It's going to be a great race in that Brooks girls 800 meter. Moving on to the 400, we have defending champion Jalen Hunter, who will be up against some killers in the 400 meter. Jalen Hunter won last year only as a sophomore in a time of 46, but this year he's up against all seniors. Joshua Shelton is leading the way, also with Abram Reagan and Cameron Tucker, who've all run 45 seconds this season, especially Shelton. He won a national championship indoor earlier this year, and he ran 45.2 outdoors. That's right outside of top 10 all time in the 400 meter. He's on a tear this season, but don't count out Hunter by any means. This dude, this is amazing. He still has this whole California season where he's getting better week after week after week, so we could see just what type of shape he's really in when we get to June 7th. It's going to be an astonishing and a great race to watch. Just like what our athlete that we're interviewing, Lily Perau, today, she's going to be an amazing race to watch at Brooks PR in that girls 100 meter. And we're going to learn more about the girl from Lancaster High School. Yes, that Lancaster High School that's broken the 4x100 meter record 2 different times. That national record running in the 43s. Amazing what they've done. Lily has been that second leg all throughout that time, building that dynasty at Lancaster. And right now, she's going to be competing at the UIL Texas State Championship this week, streaming live on MileSplit in the 100 meter, where she's entering as the top seed. Learn more about her story before she heads to Brooks PR on June 7th, and how this girl missed her state championship last year, but able to bounce back this year to be one of the most consistent 100 meter runners in the country. So without further ado, let's learn more about Lily Pierrot. We're now joined with Lily Perau from Lancaster High School. Lily, it's an honor to have you on Trackish, to be able to have a national record holder. You've done it so many times in the 4x1. You're killing it right now in the 100 as well. Before we just get into everything, just like, how are you doing? You're in the middle of like UIL and Texas State Championships right around the corner. How's it all going?
I'm doing great. It feels amazing.
And you just coming off a great race at districts. It was the District of Doom. Everybody was coming after you. 11-4. I think it was 11-4-1. That was right behind you as well. What did it mean to you to be able to get this victory and really set up a great battle that we have in store for 6A at Texas State Championship coming up soon?
It means a lot to me coming in from not making it to state last year. I had something to prove this season, so it really means a lot to me.
What do you think went right in that race last weekend that really helped you secure that victory?
I was patient. I wasn't pressing at the end. I was patient. I trusted my dry phase, and I trusted my top end speed, and I just kept the race going, and then I just used my arms and finished through the line.
It is quite remarkable too. This is going to be, I believe, your first time running an individual event at the state meet, and you're going on with the number 1 seed time, and you've run under 11:59 times this season. How have you managed to be so consistent in these 100-meter races?
Definitely trusting my training, trusting my coaches, believing that I can do it, and not doubting myself. Um,
Is there anything like that was different in your training this year that really clicked that helped you have this consistency and be able to win these races, you think?
Having a better mindset from last year. I have a way better mindset coming in this year than I had last year. My coaches helped me get a stronger mindset, and
There you go.
also my parents.
Awesome. Awesome. I love to hear that for sure and be able to do what you've done. It is amazing to see now to be able to go race that Texas 6A championship. You're going to get into that final. What do you think is going to really take from you to be able to get that win once again?
Everything. I'm gonna have to give it my everything because I know like there's a lot of people that want to beat me. So I just gotta trust my training, trust my drive phase, trust what the coaches have been telling me all season, and just go for it.
When it comes to track-ish, we always like to do some fun questions as well. So we want to figure out what's your track-ish. And that's basically, I'm gonna give you a list of questions and we're gonna see how you really function when it comes to track and field. That sounds good? All right, do you say PR or PB?
PR,
Yeah, no one says PB. That would be weird. Socks or no socks?
no socks.
No socks? I feel like every sprinter says no socks. Why do you like no socks?
Um, it's just more comfortable to me. I feel like running in socks is like it makes the shoes tighter and it's like uncomfortable. And I feel like running in no socks it just makes you feel like you're running on like barefoot, like bare
But
feet.
like, there's some thin socks out there, Lily. Like, you
There
get some
is.
really thin. Like, I'm
Mhm.
just
No socks.
no, okay. Night races or morning races?
Morning.
Morning, okay. What's your favorite track fit accessory?
Arm sleeve and leg sleeve.
And leg sleeve. Lancaster, y'all got some fire uniforms. Who's designing these?
Um, the other old coach Humphrey, before Coach Hayes came in.
Yeah. You guys are always stunting some type of way. What was the moment that you knew you were fast? If that's recently or maybe all the way back to elementary school, what was that moment you knew you were
Uh,
fast?
I say sixth grade when I was running middle school track.
What'd
Yeah,
you do in sixth grade?
it was just like I was like, oh, I'm really fast. I was winning districts. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, Lily, you're so fast. Lily, this, that, Lily, that. It was like it was getting to my head. I was like, oh, I'm really fast. So I was just like, after since middle school, I just kept it going, and I just got faster and faster.
Is that when you started running, or was there an earlier time when you started running track?
No, I started running track when I was 8, but that's
Okay.
sixth grade is when it clicked.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you play track or run track?
Run, of course.
All right, that was a test. You passed. Are they called running shoes or trainers?
Running shoes.
All right. You don't say trainers? Some people do. Some people say
Well,
trainers around you or no?
no, nobody says trainers.
Really? I feel like someone always does say that. All right, last one. Who should perform at a track and field halftime show?
Mm. Young boy.
Young boy? Okay. We going crazy then at the halftime show. That's what it sounds like. And I think it's going to be really exciting at Brooks PR as well. To be a part of this 100-meter field is going to be absolutely exciting. Right now, you're the top seed, too, of what you've done with the 11:34 earlier this year, and even the win 80 to 11:18 as well. It was 2.2 wins, so you kind of ran that, Lily. But when it comes to Brooks PR, what's the excitement?
I'm really excited. This is going to be my first time going, so I was going to come into Brooks with a positive mindset, be confident, and trust my training I've been doing the whole high school season and apply it to Brooks PR in June.
And we know Brooks PR, especially in the women's 100-meter, it has a lot of history around it too. Candace Hill broke 11 seconds here running 10:98, I believe back in 2015 or 2013. And Shanti Jackson ran some amazing performances last year. Another girl from Texas, Mia Maxwell, she ran 11:04 here. Like, with that in mind, how do you kind of just prepare yourself for something that could be really special here in Seattle?
Just definitely staying positive.
Why was it like it's time to be able to go to Brooks PR once you got invited? Why was this the right year for you to go to Brooks PR?
More mature. Yeah.
How do you feel like you've grown over those past couple years compared to freshman year you?
Freshman year me wasn't really locked in.
What was that moment that made you want to lock in?
um, Junior year when I was finally cleared to run. Because UIL, whenever I had transferred, I wasn't cleared to run. So junior year, it definitely clicked to me, and I took track like a lot serious. And so senior year, I seen I got invited to Brooks PR, and I just want to take advantage of it, all the
Yeah, yeah.
opportunities I have for my senior year, and just finish my senior season off with a bang.
I think it will be a bang as well. Like the track is super fast up in Seattle, and there's so much fast ladies that are gonna be in your field as well. When it comes to like these national meets and just a lot of pressure that can be around it and the big lights and social media and whatnot, how do you kind of try to stay um, how do you try to stay focused and just on the task on hand?
Trusting in myself, um, focused, and executing.
What does executing look like for you when it comes to race day?
Being in my blocks, staying focused, um, not folding under pressure, definitely, um, and just running as fast as I can whenever I hear the gun.
You ran 11:18 before and 2.2 win. Do you think we could see something like that again if like the right day comes around? This or just anything? Just how did that happen? 11:18.
Yes, definitely. When I ran my 11:18, I seen my race and I definitely executed my race very well. So I held my drive phase a lot longer and I got into my top end speed and I maintained. I didn't break down. So I feel like that's why I PR'd and ran 11:1. And I definitely feel like I can run it again at Brooks PR or possibly even state.
What was the first thing you noticed when you crossed the line? Was it the 11:18 or was it the 2.2 win? Because both of those, like the 2.2 win's kind of crushing because you're like, dang, I ran 11:18, but the 11:18 is also super fast.
I feel like what crossed my mind first was me PRing and running 11:1 because I was like, when I crossed the line, I was like, dang, I really ran that fast. So I feel like that's what came across my mind first before even I saw the wind.
Lastly, we're gonna get to the 4x1 stuff because we know all that Lancaster has done. But before we get there, I do have a question for you. If you guys don't know, Lily is a part of Lancaster High School, and you guys broken the national record, what, 4 different times, I believe?
2 times.
2 times? Okay, 2 times. But I think you guys have the top 6 fastest high school 4x1 girl times ever as well. It's pretty phenomenal stuff what Lancaster High School has done. But what I want you to do for me is, can you build your dream 4x1 relay with historical figures, including yourself? You can't put your teammates on here, only you, but historical figures, anyone in history, dead or alive, who would be on your dream 4x1 relay team?
We go Melissa Jefferson on first, definitely.
Okay.
Second, I put Julia Alfred.
Solid.
Third, I put I put either Gabby Thomas or Allison Felix. And
You gotta
fourth,
pick Gabby Thomas or You gotta pick one. We gotta pick one. Who we put in?
Gabby Thomas.
Gabby Thomas. Okay, this is a fire team. Wait, you gonna run anchor?
Yes, I run anchor.
Okay, this is a fire team. So we got Melissa Jefferson Wooden, Julian Alfred, Gabby Thomas, and Lily. Are we getting a world record out of this?
Yes.
That's what it's really seeming like. That's a fire team. That would be a great team right there. When it comes to, and I think you'll be able to teach some of these ladies about breaking world records and records just in general from all that you've done. How has it been like breaking these 4x1 records, and how much confidence has it given you when it comes to individual events as well?
Man, it's been awesome breaking records. Coming back from last year, we broke the record, and then this year breaking it again. It's just awesome, and it gave me and my teammates a lot of confidence, especially for our open events. Because it's like every time we step on the track, everybody wants to beat us. So it's just like it's a target on our backs. So every time we run extremely fast, and we just execute every time we step on the track.
I didn't even think about it like that because there's four of y'all and you guys are all in relation to that one record. So for anybody on another team, if they have an opportunity to race against you, like it's a pleasure to be able to be all like, man, I get to beat them. They hold the national record and whatnot. Has that bonded you and your teammates closer together, the breaking
Yes,
records?
definitely has bonded us closer.
And what your freshman year, you weren't at Lancaster as well. Being able to transfer to Lancaster, was it everything that you really imagined once you got here and now being a senior?
Actually, it was better because coming into my freshman year, I wasn't expecting to even go to Lancaster. And then when I got to Lancaster, I was expecting, oh, it's just a school, blah, blah, blah. But as I got there and I went there for my sophomore year and junior year, it's just way better than what I expected.
What's the thing that makes Lancaster different?
The coaches, our coaching staff, we have an amazing coaching staff and training. We train hard every day. We train like collegiate athletes. So coaches and definitely our training.
Do you guys have like a hardest workout that you've done or a signature workout that you feel like really gets you in the right spot every year?
Definitely broken fours or ladders where we start from 250 and go down. I feel like that's helped us a lot, especially running wickets on sprint days.
Are those like the ladders, the broken fours, the 250s? Does that excite you, or are you kind of like
No, no,
she
no,
said
it's
right away, nah, nah.
not at all.
When you think back to like your freshman year and where you've come to now, running 11:18, being in contention to win a state championship this year, running at Brooks PR later as well. Um, what advice would you give your freshman year self to, and especially sophomore year you that wasn't able to compete as well because of UIL rules and whatnot? And once you're cleared, what advice would you give to that, Lily?
I would tell that Lily to keep going. It's not over. God has a plan for everybody. And just keep pushing yourself. Even when it gets hard, you just gotta keep pushing through and fight for it. Because God at the end of the day has a plan for you and everything happens for a reason.
With all those times that you guys ran so fast in the 4x1 with Lancaster, is there a most memorable 4x1 race that you ran so far?
Um State, when we broke the state record last year at state. That was my most memorable 4x1 moment.
Is there anything that your guys' coach really tells you guys before you get onto the field, or is it something that you guys say to each other that propels you to these fantastic times?
Yes, we pray. We all hold the baton. Each leg holds the baton. We pray. And then Coach Hayes always tells us, well, no matter what happens, just get to stick around. So we just get to stick around and we end up going fast.
Last thing, what makes running fun for you?
Um, what makes running fun for me? That's a great question. Um, Winning.
Winning. Why is
Mhm.
winning fun?
It's just fun. Like winning is fun. Like when you put in all the work and then you get the results you expect, it's just fun. It makes running fun.
It makes it all worth it.
When you lose, it just teaches you to do better and wants you to work harder and push harder. So it makes it
Yeah.
fun.
There you go. There you go. Well, Lily, best of luck. Next week, right? State championship. I think when this comes out, it'll be this coming week. But best of luck and all your training leading up to this is going to be super exciting to see what you do at the state meet, not just in your individual event, but also in the 4x1. And Bricks PR is right around the corner, and can't wait to see what you do. Until then, like, see you later and best of luck, man.
Thank you so much.